Open tabs, margin notes, highlighter, bleed through quotes, research minds, steady eye patterns only she can note. I-90 fog, whispering under wheels, skyline, afterglow, 2 states, packed rooms, quiet minds that know, no sign needed out front. They circle to her voice, questions rise before she starts, curiosity by choice. She pivots mid-lecture, checks who's leaning in close. Say the part you skip out loud, that's where the learning goes. Heads home with the speakers up, Biggie in the background, mind still mapping theories while the city slows down. She teaches the why behind the crime, the hurt behind the face, Philly in her backbone, psychology in her grace. Don't let the hype fool you, she stands 10 stories tall. She don't just teach the lesson, she teaches you through it all. Late nights with case files open, notes in the margin glow. She's showing you your story's roots so you can choose where to go. Yeah. Biggie quotes inside the slides right next to coping skills. Spread love between the lines of how a nervous system feels. Long days, quiet grit, humor in the punchlines. You are more than this moment. Written 10 times, old assessments in a folder, ink dust on the sleeve. She can map anxious attachment before you know you grieve. 1 foot in Jersey lecture halls, 1 on the Philly street. Home is where she learned to fight, classes where we don't repeat. Grown kids texting check-ins, pride she doesn't post. She teaches minds all day, then goes in mother's most. Case files, true crime, mind behind the scenes. She doesn't tell you what they did, she shows you what it means. Your story is not your diagnosis. You are allowed to rewrite it.
Hi, look at that on my head. Hi, everyone. I have to do something about that. Hold on. Does this help? That helps. Okay, let me know if you guys can hear me and everything because I was playing around with stuff. Thank you, Ramona. Oh, you guys are loyal by nature. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're right. Oh, stage three's here. Hey. Can you guys hear me? Hi, Harlot. I sound muffled. Good here, audio-wise? Well, that's a first. Harlot, will you refresh and see? Because I got one, it's good, and if we get one, it's good. Oh, Lucy said a bit. All right, well, hold on, let me try this. I I was trying to play around with stuff before we got on here, which I probably should have been doing other stuff, like for my 3 minutes that I had in between. Um, Hold on, let me just see if I can fix this. Everybody come on in. Oh my God, we already have 27 people in here, so I want to make sure this is good. Okay, hello, everyone. I wonder if, hold on, I have an idea. I have an idea. Is that better? Did I fix it? You guys, I prayed to Jesus. Hi, Marilyn. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Ramona and Lucy. It is better, Lucy. Shut up. I'm going to do a cartwheel. Yes. I don't really mean shut up. You know what I mean. Okay, just work. Leave it alone. All right, you guys are good. That's all I need to hear. Thank you for saying that. Sometimes I need to be reminded of that because I can get myself all worked in. We're all worked up with everything. So while everybody comes in and tells me how you've been today, I'm uploading the PowerPoint that I have for us tonight. And I made sure that I didn't do too much of a PowerPoint. Like I didn't, it's not a create, well, not that I made sure. Let me be honest with you. I would have rather do the PowerPoints that I've been doing. They've been pretty cool. However, today is my long day, so I work from 7 a.m. to till 9 p.m. And my only break is the hour drive home. So this is like bare bones as far as what we have to look at. But hopefully you guys, you forgive me because I didn't really have time. The fact that I was able to make it at all, I was quite surprised. So, and let me be honest with you, I uploaded my notes and asked ChatGPT to help me. I'm always very honest about that. Oh, wait, I already did do this. Hold on. I then went back in and I edited it and I created a PDF file. But I kind of like the slides better, so I'm going to leave it there because in the PDF file, the background's gray for some reason. I don't know why. So let's see. Okay, so we have this shared already. I'm going to get started with this. Then we will move over to, we have a ton of stuff, you guys. We have the 911 call. We have just a ton of stuff. Hey, Birdie, come on in, you guys. Welcome in. Hey, Lionel. I always wonder if I'm saying that wrong. Hi, everyone. Come on in. Come on in. Thank you all so much for being here. You have no idea how much I appreciate all of you. I really, really do. So thank you so much. So, so much. Okay, so tonight we have, no, I don't want the PDF. Hold on. Why isn't it? Hold on one second, you guys. I don't know why it's not opening this right here. Um, oh, I know why. Oh my God. That was not the smartest thing ever. So while I'm grabbing this, that was so not the smartest thing. Right before I came on, you guys, I was like 1 minute away from having to, for like the first time, cancel a live stream, and I was freaking out about it. But it's a long story. But I'm trying. I'm like in the process of trying. I don't want to jinx myself, but at the same time, I have a lot of people out there that are very supportive. And if anybody out there prays or whatever, I'm like, why am I not sharing this with people to like help me manifest it, if you will? But everybody knows that I did my dissertation and everything. So then after that, I I wrote an article and and I now have submitted it to the journal that I like dream of. And the journal itself, I don't want to actually put it out there right now, not because of anybody here, but my mom always says, like, if like some people just aren't always happy for you type thing. So I don't want to, like, I feel like people could pray and help me, manifest this without saying the journal. So just say that I get published in this journal in particular. This is like, put it this way, it's literally the Harvard of journals that I'm not even like. If I got something back like F you, I would feel honored. Like it's way out there. I have other journals that I could submit to right after this that I will most likely get. And I'm not being like conceited. I just work really hard on my research and I know I have a good document. But we submitted it yesterday, me and my chair, during my dissertation, and I got an email back 3 minutes before I got live that they emailed us back already saying that they need me to correct A, B, C, and D, and then they're going to review it. But like, that's ridiculous. So I'm actually a little bit nervous tonight, and everybody just bear with me. It's like wild. The fact that they wrote me back, or wrote me at all, not wrote me back. I didn't write them. I submitted my manuscript. Whew. So, with that being said, let's get into it, you guys. So welcome in for all of you that are still joining us tonight. Welcome in. We're going to talk about JLR. There is so many new documents. There's this document we're going to talk about tonight is, well, first of all, we're going to talk about IPV, which is in, okay, blah, 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 partner violence. I can't talk right now. I'm like so nervous about this thing, you guys. You have to send me your chill vibes. And DV, which everybody I think knows what that is. And then the 911 call breakdown, control, risk, and escalation. And then like 5 minutes before I went live, Paula Mooney from Plunder dropped more stuff. So I have that ready as well. So there's like a ton of stuff. But I don't let me stay live like too late tonight because the fact that I got an email back from these people is like, wow. So I do have to make sure at some point because I wrote her back and said that I'm going to fix it tonight after work and that I'll send it right back. So, and I might, it like might be a thing where I'm up till like tomorrow. Anyway, let's get this started, shall we? So I always have to do my initial, everybody, I should put a thing out there like, can anybody guess what I'm about to say? And I'm sure you all can. So, I always want to remind everybody, right, that I'm here to pick up on behavioral patterns, not diagnose disorder, right? These are allegations still. There's nothing set in stone. However, we do come to find out that they meaning JLR and Magnolia or Jamie, met in Phillips, I think it is, right? Met at court and they agreed to a 3-year protection order, which, in my opinion, if I was being accused of something that I did not do, and somebody tried to get a 3-year protective order against me for absolutely no reason, me personally, I don't know what you guys think, but personally, there is no way in hell I'm going to just be like, because I know that it takes a lot from what I've been told to get a protection order passed. So the judge has to see things, they have to, you know what I mean? So to me, if you're agreeing to the terms, I guess people could say that it's like less publicity that he'll get or whatever, so that that way he can continue to grow. But at the same time, I don't give a shit. I'd be like, oh hell no, like over my, yeah, no, thank you. So I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel. Let me know how you feel. So we're going, this is about behavior. We're going to stay disciplined and separate what is being said from what is being shown. Because when we all know, when we're online, things can get out of hand, you guys. And we know that people are acting and reacting to this very differently. Um, People are reacting instead of analyzing and, oh, thank you for hearting this. I appreciate you. I see that. Thank you. I could see you guys. Hi, Lisa. Come on in, you guys. Hopefully, my daughter hears the dog and comes and helps me or sends her boyfriend, AJ, the one that I love. Hopefully, one of them are like, oh, Thor's barking. Of course. I'll be right down to help you. We're going to see what happens. Thor, can you stop? He always waits till I go by. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. So, of course, I have to have my rules. We analyze behavior, not diagnose disorders here. And again, it's not because I don't have the credentials to diagnose disorder. Really, they're going to make me like text everyone. Like, come on. Oh, I think I heard my husband's phone, so maybe he just texted Gianna, don't we? Anyway, um, it's not that. Hold on. Okay, you guys, I do apologize. So, we analyze behavior, not diagnose disorder. Again, thank you, AJ. I love you. You're the best kid ever. I talk about you all the time online. And you guys, you know what we're going to do for AJ? AJ started his own YouTube channel. So later on in the thing, you guys remind me if anybody remembers. I don't know if like cuff you if you could set a reminder. I'm not sure, but I think I'll remember. But I want to show you guys his shorts and stuff that he's been doing. He's and videos. He's been doing really good. So AJ, I'm promoting your stuff. Thank you, AJ. I love him. Okay, so allegations are not conclusions, you guys, right? Not conclusions at all. So these are still allegations, but again, we have enough documentation, I think, that we can at least, go forward, at least I can comfortably, knowing that I feel there's validation in my opinion in the case. So patterns. for me, as you all know, matter more than specific moments in time. So when we see one moment or we see one situation, that might not be the best depiction of our behavior. However, we do know that the best predictor of future behavior is past relevant behavior. So when somebody does something, they're more likely to then do it again. But a one-time thing, not really, I don't think that, although it depends on what that one-time thing is now that I'm like, my brain's going everywhere with that. But you guys know what I mean. In general terms, like let's say there was a one off here where they get into a fight and they push each other and shove each other or something, and that is not okay ever. But I'm saying if it's a one-time thing and then it never happens again, they go get help, da 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 da. That's one thing. The fact that there's a pattern of behavior here, and we're going to talk about how allegedly Bullhorn Betty, I don't know if you guys know who Bullhorn Betty is, but I'm sure you do. She too has a YouTube channel, and I guess her and JLR apparently date dated back in the day. So she, bye you guys. I love you so much. Thank you. Love you. Be careful. So Bullhorn Betty, you guys, she apparently spoke out and said that the JLR has abused her, and she writes like all the different ways except for he never put his hands on her. So I have to be honest with you, that kind of made me like not happy at all. If I was able to go live earlier and not do class, I would have, but I can't because that's my, main thing right now. But wow, you guys, wow. This is the thing. What do we see in DV? We see escalation within patterns of behavior. Just because 5 years ago or whatever, him and Bullhorn Betty, that she got abused on he checked all the abuse boxes except for that one. And then to think that she's saying as if, you can say this, that, and the other about him, but you can't say that he's ever done this because I was with him and he never once did that. She goes as far if, and this is all alleged because this is just according to the allegations that I saw before I went live. So I do want to make that clear. So I don't know if Bullhorn Betty ever really dated JLR or what her experience with him is, or if somebody could altogether be pretending they're her and writing something. Who knows? So I want to make sure everybody goes out there and does their own research before just, taking anything in. However, if this is true, this is alarming in the sense that Bullhorn Betty has a lot of followers on YouTube and TikTok from what I've been able to gather. I don't remember how many. I just remember that it wasn't like 5,000. It was like a lot more. I don't know. I obviously didn't look that good. But my point is that whether you have 500 or 500,000, you have a platform. So I feel like you have a responsibility to bring your audience educated material. And the truth is, escalation patterns of behavior in DV are so the norm. So the fact that this now happens after that, allegedly, you would think, in my opinion, that if this were true, if this is true, that Bullhorn Betty instead would have come out and been like, oh my God, you guys, you need to believe her because he did A, B, C, and D to me. And if he could do A, B, C, and D to me, I 100% believe that he could do A, B, C, D, and E to her. You know what I mean? But instead, he was like, he did A, B, C, and D, but he never did E to me. So almost like, you can call him, and one of them was Esule. Like, I was like, wait, what? So, I think we need to be careful with that. And I felt like the need to, not that I have that many, um, subscribers and stuff. I hope more people do subscribe and like, but with my small amount of subscribers, I still feel like I have a responsibility knowing better, and most of you know better, but there's somebody out here that heard that earlier at some point, and they don't know better just because their area expertise is something different. They're an accountant, or they're, you know what I mean? Like they're into law, or whatever the case may be. They're an amazing hairdresser or whatever, but they're not into the whole psychological aspect of it. So I feel a responsibility to make sure that I correct the record whenever I hear something that isn't um, founded in literature. Lucy Day is in the house, and so is Hawkeyes. Welcome, you guys. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Gutter Snipes here. Just Me's here. Wow, thank you guys so much. Lisa's here. Wow, thank you, you guys. Come on in. Birdie's here. I think I already said hi to Birdie, but just in case, Harlot and Cuff, you always here. Thank you guys so much. I probably should have texted. Did you just hear what I said? I probably should have texted. Truth. I had to say that in my head real quick because every now and then I'm afraid I'm going to say somebody's real name, and that is not my thing. I'm live if you bored. I should make that like a text thing where I could just hit a button and that's what it says because I feel like I do that a lot. You're here at work, Birdie. Thank you so much, Birdie. Birdie, what do you do for work if you don't mind me asking? You could tell me to go F myself, like you don't have to tell me, but I love to get to know you guys. Hi, Kim. Welcome in, Kim. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Come on in. Come join the crowd. We put the fun in dysfunctional over here, right? So back to this real quick. We know that patterns are matter more than moments do, and that um, we're going to stay disciplined with what we know and try not to speculate too much. As far as the 911 call, we're going to listen. When we listen to this 911 call next, I want you guys to listen for fear versus control. Let me say that again. These are four things I want you guys to listen to when you're listening to the 911 call. So you have, you're an RN, Birdie. Shut up. God bless you. Oh, I could not do that. It takes a special person to do that. Lynn says that JLR and Bullhorn Betty. Wait, you know what I need to do? I need to start um, putting some of these up. Here, I'm going to start right here. We're going to start with Lynn. JLR and Bullhorn Betty were a thing, question mark? Oh my. Run, Magnolia. Oh, well, this is too late now, right? Isn't it like, wasn't he with Magnolia then after that for a long time? So, oh, AJ, you are so cute. Well, she forgot it in here. You're just so nice. Thank you. I love you, AJ. Oh, you guys, I swear to God, I could punch him right in the nose. He's so cute. They're leaving to go to his house, and he let Thor out for me, and he just like they were getting ready to leave, and he ran back in to go let Thor in for me real quick. Okay? Punch right in the face I could. I love that. I love that for my kid. And we're like past the part where he has to like woo me type thing. We're past that. So pretty cool, right? Okay. I'm going to my settings because I want to put the chat up if it's like right here. I remember last time it wasn't hard at all to put the chat up on here, but of course it'll probably be hard for me tonight because God forbid. So let me just see if it's not in the settings right here, we're not doing it. But if it's something that I can easily put up, I want to put this up. But I don't see that. I just see account settings and we're not really looking for that. I did click on it to see what it says. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't see it, you guys. So, oh, that's crazy. Stream forwarding. Oh, you guys, hang on. Wow. I just found how to do all those things. Anyway, JLR, Sheriff Nanos thinks Nancy Guthrie is still alive. He said this, the other, and then it went off. That's what JLR just said out there, just so people know. So he just said that. I don't know, did anybody else hear that? That Sheriff Nanos thinks that Nancy Guthrie is alive. Did anybody else hear that? Please let me know. And again, please forgive me for not knowing because today's my long day and I work from 7 a.m. till 9 p.m. So, but let me know, please, because I really, really, really want to know. Okay, let's see. Um, let's see here. I guess we're not putting the chat up. I thought we were. I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal, but clearly it is. So I don't think we're getting the chat up there, but so I do apologize for that. However, we're just going to move on and we're not going to make this a big deal. So the next time we get on, I will put the chat up. I swear I fixed it today, but I didn't, and I think I know what I did wrong, but I don't want to waste any time doing that because that's ridiculous. So let me just keep going and know that I will fix that for the next time. Okay, so let's continue. Next, we have the 911 call, which we're still doing. I said next, but the 911 call, when I play this next, I want you guys to listen for fear versus control. This is a huge one for me. So listen for um, patterns. I want you to listen for tone, for pacing, fear, interruption. Thank you guys so much for hitting the heart emojis and stuff. I see it. Thank you so much. It makes me feel great. Hi, Webs of Deceit. Come on in. Welcome. And if I miss somebody else, I promise I will get you in a minute. Okay, so stress changes how people sound, you guys. So people talk over themselves, they forget details or sound inconsistent. Hence, when we first got on here, literally within the 5 minutes, no, maybe 10, it was like 5 minutes before I was supposed to go live, and I think I was like 8 minutes late. So like the 13 minutes, go figure, before I was going live, I got an email that made me really, really nervous. And when I first got on here, it took a minute for me to calm down. And I do feel all of your love and calmness, so I do appreciate that. Um, but I feel calmer now. But when I was first on, not only was I more nervous, but because I was more nervous, I was like this more da da da. And because I was like this, I couldn't get my words together, and I was like, oh my God, what am I saying? Da da da. See what I mean? So we know that when somebody is in fear, if they're um, even if it's a next day thing, right? Because we're going to see that she calls the next day. And a lot of people are saying stuff about that because she tells the 911, and we're going to go through it as it goes. But again, I think that this is horrible to blame the victim in any sense. If she fell asleep after this attack, that says one of two things to me. One, it's not something that hasn't happened before. Okay, so there's some um, familiarity, in my opinion. Two, I think, in my opinion, again, I think she felt stranded there. She even says it. So when I say in my opinion, I'm not just pulling it out of nowhere. So she tells them that, he left with the car. He said he was 100 miles away. He took her cell phone. He did leave his work phone, but he accuses her of stealing the work phone. But she tells the 911 that he left it there. So that's the only thing she has, but she has no ride home, that they're there in an Airbnb, so on and so forth. So I think all of the things mixed together, like if they were home where they lived and she was in her environment and she had access to, a car or to go somewhere, friends, family, support of some sort, I don't know that she would have called. You know why else I don't know that she would have called? Because she reports about 24 times that she was strangled, which we're going to talk about on the next slide. And that's an issue. Um, just so everybody knows, it gets worse and worse and worse each time. And I believe I heard her. I didn't get the chance to like triple check it, but um, she says that like she acknowledges that she's lucky to be alive. So, we're going to see that. I did a whole slide for strangulation next, but I want you guys to listen for interruptions and tone shifts. I want you to listen for when people talk over themselves, they often forget details or sound inconsistent. And this is not deception. Okay, let me say that again. This does not mean deception. It means this is what the brain does under pressure. That's all it means. And I want you to listen for what is said versus what is avoided. Okay, so what is said versus what is avoided. So we're going to go through some of that transcription, if you will. next. So let me go over to the 911 call. I was able to get the 911 call. Now let me give Plunder True Crime. Obviously, she's amazing. She's where I always love to get my stuff from. I did download documents and stuff like that from her. There is a document from her. Let me see. For the 911 call. Okay, well, we don't need to see that right now because we have the actual call, but just know that you could get the transcript. Oh, we're going to subscribe and like. So thank you to the CNY family, the CNY family. I'm going to copy and paste this into the chat. Let me go to chat and paste this. And this is the link. So everybody go subscribe later after, of course, after this. But thank you to them for letting us listen to this for education purposes. All right, you guys, let me take myself off of the screen. And then, I don't know why, when we have a video going, I just often feel it feels weird. If I feel the need to put it back, oh, I didn't mean to mute myself. All right, here we go.
Thank you very much for that. Is there a specific unit number?
Hi, what are you saying? I'm Linda.
It's the Shenandoah room.
In truth.
Which one's that one?
Well, it's not a number. It's like a little Airbnb.
Linda, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm not going to keep, I promise I won't keep, I do have to stop it every like minute or so just so that you guys know it. But yes, this is the next day. So the attack happens on Christmas, this past Christmas. And I believe his birthday is the 27th, 2 days after.
With a few different units, and mine is called the Shenandoah.
Okay, well,
you just go in the front door and then come up the stairs.
What's going on?
Hey, please.
Well, I had a fight with my boyfriend last night, and he hurt me and left and took my phone, and I don't know where he is. So I'm stuck here.
What did he do?
What's that?
You said he hurt you? What did he do?
Yes, my nose. He hit me, and my nose is hurt.
Is it actively bleeding right now?
It was bleeding earlier. This happened last night, and then he left, and I went to bed. And now I don't know where he is, and he took my phone. So this is his phone that I'm calling you from. He has two phones, and this is his second phone.
Okay, well,
last year, so I'm calling you on that phone.
That's fine. Let me have someone contact you there. What is your name?
Jamie, Jaime.
Jamie, what's
She spells her name the same way as me, so she's going to give her name here. It's not doxing her. I just stopped it real quick because I don't want anybody to be like, oh, you doxed her. Her name's been out there now for a minute. So she goes by Magnolia online, but her name is Jamie. I believe it's Phillips, and we're going to hear this next.
last name?
Phillips, Phillips.
And what's your date of birth, Jamie?
11/1/76. I'm sorry for calling 911. I didn't know what to call.
This is perfect. This is what you needed to call. What is his name?
Well, I don't know anyone around here. Like, we live in Florida, so we're just here for Christmas. And so I don't have a car and I don't have a phone. All I know is I'm stuck here now against my will, basically. This is kidnapping, if you ask me.
Jamie, let me...
Okay, so here we hear her alleging kidnapping. So this is where I came up with the hypothesis that I don't know how much of a hypothesis it is. I don't think it takes, much to see that she feels stranded here. She says, and she feels kidnapped in this instance. Um, she feels like he left her stranded. You're going to hear her say that he said that he's about 100 miles away.
Get some more information from you, and I have someone contact you. What is his name?
His name?
Yeah.
Jonathan.
What's his last name?
His last name is Riches,
Jonathan Lee Riches.
Riches. Date of birth 12/27/76.
Names?
And what kind of vehicle did he leave in?
I have such a good memory, you guys. I definitely said I think his birthday's 2 days after Christmas. My memory is wicked.
He's in a white Jeep Compass, and I don't know the tag number because it's a rental car. We got it from Seattle Airport on Monday.
Any idea where he'd go?
What's that?
Any idea where he would go?
Well, I tried texting him and telling him to bring my phone back, and he started denying that he even took my phone at all. And then he said, I don't want your phone. I'm taking it to the sheriff's department. And I said, I need my phone. Bring my phone back. And he was like, well, you stole my phone. And I was like, no, you left your phone here. And anyway, so he started saying that he doesn't want my phone. I don't want your phone. And he was like, I'm 100 miles away from you now. So
Okay, so Harlot, I didn't quite know the answer to that. I knew that Harlot asked if he left the phone on purpose. I don't know that he did. She doesn't think that he did, but she's alleging that they're both. This is what this is one of the things that make her credible to me, you guys, is the fact that she tells us too when she's, you know, in the wrong. In the wrong just meaning like she says he's saying I took his phone, but I didn't, and he took my phone, so it's like, back and forth. But it's not just one way. She's saying, or she's level. It makes me feel like she's telling the truth more, in my opinion.
I honestly don't know where he is. He said, I'm 100 miles away from you now.
Well, I will have someone contact you a little bit. Would you also like an ambulance?
Web's of Deceit's right. He probably grabbed the wrong phone.
To look at your nose.
What's that?
Would you like an ambulance? Medical attention for your nose?
Yeah, I think I need to get it looked at.
Okay. We'll have someone contact you a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. If something changes, Jamie, if he shows back up, you need to call 911 immediately, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'll let you go. You're welcome. Bye.
Okay, so I forget what comes next. Let's see. I don't know why it continues. But we're about to come.
Whoever comes Frank County West Patrol
Oh, there we go.
with a domestic report, call 27 also. 29, she has injury to her nose. We're also going to be sending aid. 29-924.
I'll be in there, yeah.
29-930. 5-year status.
45.
Oh, wow.
45, we're going to come K5, your status.
K5.
K5, 932. K29.
Are you still on the
Oh,
phone
wow.
with your
No.
So you guys, this is after the call. This is we don't usually get to hear this part. It's like the 911 call operator following through.
received? And you verify the number in the call is ERP's phone number?
No, it was her boyfriend's. He left it behind, but I did verify what the number was.
Received. We're not getting any answer at the building nor answer on the phone.
Received. I will triple check and try and call back. I'm coming K29.
29.
K29 tried to call back that number again for me. There was no answer.
Oh, wow. So she tried to call back the number and there was no answer, but she verified.
And that is the number that called from, and
that is
that's what
the
was
number.
plotting on the 911 map as well.
Received. Thank you. We're trying all the different rings at this point.
939.
Oh, wow.
341 extra stop.
That's what?
West 2102 Charles George 4887.
Wow.
K29.
Charles Tom Adams, 6791.
K29 956. From K29 Charles Tom Adams 6791 2025 Jeep Compass 7 2026 to Hertz vehicle benefit.
Oh, well, they have the vehicle. Oh, that's good to know that they were able to find the vehicle. That makes me feel, safe in the fact that they clearly know what vehicle to put out there, so that's good. Hi, W13 or Guy. I don't know if I said that wrong. So he just leaves and goes back to Florida? I think so. I think so. I think he just leaves and goes back to Florida. Unfortunately, that's what I think happened. So let me come back on the screen real quick and say to you guys that um, there's a few things that I saw that I just wanted to. Oh, webs of deceit. That is such an insightful thing to say. You said that your father was the same way, and you think that's why you're so disappointed for falling for JR's lies. JLR. I said JR, like he's JR from Dallas. I normally read people very well. It is so funny you say that because recently I too fell for something that I think was something that I experienced growing up as well. So that is not uncommon to happen. So don't feel like somebody got over on you. And I'm going to go over this in 1 second. And Huntress says he posted a video from Montana right after Christmas, if I remember correctly. No way. That is unbelievable. Wow. So let me tell you, I don't remember the exact message, and I don't want to go backwards and take another 5 minutes to try to find it. But it was about feeling bad for following him or for, like you were just saying, maybe it was you then, Webs of Deceit, saying that, and the fact that you know where it's coming from and that you're able to connect it to your dad is just huge in itself. But I would tell you, do not feel bad for following him. Most people follow in good faith, right? And we usually trust what we're being told, especially if the person seems like they're a trustworthy individual. What does that necessarily mean? I'm not exactly sure. Everybody gets different feelings or vibes from people. But when we feel like that person, I guess I shouldn't say I don't know. I guess when we feel like that person is, that we have a commonality with them of some sort, whether it be you're both from Philadelphia or, and when I say you, I just mean, I'm just giving an example, or you both are, the same. Um, Baseball fans or whatever that you love, you have the same love of cars, like you wind up finding something that, that person might make you feel validated even. So that might give you a reason to, trust in what they have to say more. Plus, people don't lie all the time. So there could be very factual things that validated for you why you should absolutely trust him. So just know that the problem isn't you, right? It's not you. The problem is the person that distorts the truth, right? You're allowed to step back and reassess and change your mind when new information comes out. The creator, right? You shouldn't feel bad for being misled. This is on the person that's misleading you, not the people that are listening. So a lot of creators have turned this like into just background noise. They're like, I'm exhausted. I think a lot of the stuff with Lauren and stuff, so they're just like, oh, another creator. But um, there's a difference between theatrics and bringing something of this magnitude to light. Okay, in my opinion, I think it's very important, right? Um, you know, he shouldn't be playing with other people's lives, in my opinion, right? So that's the one thing. The other thing I saw in the chat, if I remember correctly, was something about titanium build saying when she experienced a trauma, she too fell asleep. That's actually very, it is common. So trauma can make you feel very exhausted. You can absolutely crash right after. Look at Dylan. Remember Dylan? I believe that's what happened to her right after her trauma. She winds up crashing. However, we also have to remember the distinction here. Magnolia gets hit in the head allegedly. And if that's the truth, it's not just like the intense stress, feeling exhausted or shut down, or like, I just feel so weak, I can't take it no more, I'm just so tired. That's one thing. And then there's this distinction between that and then maybe somebody else feeling drowsy because they're groggy after a head injury. And I don't know that that's what happened here. I'm just saying that we need to look for danger signs. And one of the danger signs of a head injury is falling asleep afterwards. So, I do think that we need to remind ourselves of that. Oh, and you know what's funny? Hawkeye just said he's doing what he covers, and I don't know exactly what that was in reference to, but I will say this. One of the things that I did, that I said, I think it was my title or something, was like, why isn't he covering this? You know what I mean? He wants to cover everybody else's bullshit. Why not cover his own? Like, I don't know. I live in a way that Like, I try to live in a way that if anybody was like, I'm uncovering her life, that there's nothing I would worry about. I would be like, you know what I mean? So I'm not hiding anything. So, in other words, it might be easier said than done for me. But I feel like we can hold our creators accountable. And when somebody, I think that when somebody, um, does you wrong in this realm, that it doesn't mean that everybody's bad. It's kind of like when you have a bad date, right? It doesn't mean that everybody you're going to date is bad, but some may be. So I do hope that he doesn't ruin it for you as far as who you go on to like trust in um and engage with, because let's be honest, most people, I mean everybody has a past, but most people's past, they're not like jail Jonathan Lee Rich's. Every day I see new videos of him, and when I think that I've seen enough, like people will be like, "Oh, did you see this one?" And I'm like, "I've seen it. Yes, yes, yes." Today I saw a photo of him sitting on the toilet. Watch, Cuffy's going to be like, um, it's on our Discord, but he's sitting on the toilet and he's holding. It looks. I couldn't tell it's Jesus, but I couldn't tell if it was like a pillow of Jesus or like a painting of, like, not a painting, like a drawing of Jesus, like that you color in. I couldn't tell exactly what it was, but it was Jesus, and he smeared poop on it. I'm like, if that's not disrespectful, mm, I don't like that. You don't even have to believe in Jesus to think that that's disrespectful. Like, that's just disrespectful on so many levels, in my opinion, right? I don't know. Yeah, she may have very well had a concussion. Who knows? I'm dying to know. Oh, it's not on Discord? Okay. I'm dying to know what you guys think, though, of that. Did anybody see that? It was gross. He's literally sitting. Oh, and I don't know if this is real because, again, there's no way for me to look into this, but there was another creator that I'm not familiar with, but I liked her personality and stuff. She was like very out there. She sounds like she's from New York but lives in Hershey, Pennsylvania. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but it's the first time she ever came up on my YouTube, and she's one in the background. I was like laughing. I'm like, oh, who's this lady? And she shows it on there, and there's somebody in her chat that says that she used to date him. So then she starts like telling information, but again, there was no way to vet the information. Um, so watch things with a grain of salt. So let's go to the next thing real quick. So let's go to, let me pull up another PowerPoint slide and then I'll go to the next video. All right, here we go. So, okay, also in the 911 call, people sound inconsistent when they're afraid. And I think that that's an important distinction because I think people are trying to look for things that may be inconsistent or maybe not what they would do, right? That's what it comes down to. What would somebody else do in the same situation? And I think that that could, be really dangerous to do that. So here, I do think it's important to know that people do sound inconsistent when they're afraid. Cognitive load disrupts speech, so that's another one. So when you have too much on your thought process, it happens to me all the time. I often, especially at nighttime when my medicine wears off, wait, web the deceit says Dr. Vander, she wanted to talk to a professional about the situation, so I suggested me. Shut up. I would love to. My email is my name, Jamie Vona. And wait, we have the same name and we spell it the same way. So maybe that's a sign to her that I am exactly who she should contact. But please let her know if you talk to her that it's my name, Jamie Vona, at Gmail. And I would love to speak to her, and I'd be willing because I have a psychology background. I am not here for the um, the gotcha questions or like the dramatics of it all. So I would literally go with what she felt comfortable with, even as much as doing an interview or talking on the side. And like maybe if there's something she wants to say, doing a video that is edited so she could see it and is happy with it before it gets out. Like, so I would definitely be willing to work with her. So thank you for saying that. And thank you for looking out for me. That was really nice. I would love to speak to her. And I do think that we need to walk and we need to walk gently with this and we don't want to blame the victim. So emotional flooding also affects your clarity. So when you're just emotionally flooded, sometimes you might say or do something that isn't exactly, matching up exactly 100%, but that doesn't mean that you're lying about something. It just means that you could be, oh, you mean, oh, wait, Dr. Bona Molly, go to lately wanted to talk to a professional. Oh, so you mean like not a YouTube type thing? This is the thing. You have to go to somebody in your state, technically. We'll talk about it. If you want, contact me. We'll talk about it and I'll let you know what I mean. But if she ever does want to like get her story out there with someone that's not going to take advantage of her, please let her know that I also will do that and I will most in that case, I could talk to her offline too. Not that I'm, doing therapy, but we would have that communication. So just, if you could let her know, that would be great. And then we need to know that delivery does not equal credibility. So just because we don't think somebody sounds the way we would sound, or, oh, who's the lady? Molly's the lady. Yes. Molly Go Lately's her name. Oh, she wants to talk to a professional. Oh, oh, well, I get it now. I would love to talk to her. She was funny as hell. She lives in Hershey, right? I go to Hershey around the holidays. That is her name. Thank you so much for letting me know. So this next slide, real quick, is about strangulation, and I think this is so important. And why I think that this is really important is that I think strangulation makes this different in so many ways, in my opinion. So this is the part that we can't minimize, that we can't, just mull over a little bit. Like, this is the part that we really need to talk about. Strangulation is one of the clearest behavioral indicators of elevated risk in intimate partner V. So IPV is what that's when you see IPV, that's what I'm saying there. So intimate partner violence. So I don't know why we're not allowed to say some of these words. So strangulation is one of the clearest behavioral indicators, you guys, for escalated violence. Like, all violence is an indicator of more violence to come, but strangulation in particular is an indicator of lethal type behavior in the future. It doesn't mean that it's definitely going to happen, but it does mean that there's a higher correlation. But it requires control, sustained force, and proximity. So you need to be close to somebody. You need to have force over them. And it's about control, right? And what do we see with a lot of these cases is that need for control. It also tells you something about the capacity of DV. It's not just emotional, right? There's a physical part, there's a financial part, there's a social aspect. There's just so many parts to this that that there's the psychological. There's just so much that goes into strangulation. So this often, like I say here, this often leaves little visible evidence, which is another issue. So somebody could go through and in the most horrifying experience strangulation up to 24 times, like she was telling us before, and then because there's little it does you can't see it, or you might just see like a mark here or there, the person doesn't get taken seriously, and that needs to stop. And then there's again here a strong link to future lethal violence, so that is probably the most important part in my opinion. This changes the risks, so this isn't a minor escalation, you guys. It only takes, I mean, what do you think it takes between somebody that does this and somebody like a Chris Watts that can't stop, or that then blames that somebody had his hands and were taking over type thing? Get the hell out. So, I do think that that's important. So once the behavior shows up, this category just changes for me, in my opinion. We're no longer talking about just a volatile relationship. We're talking about a high risk situation. Every single time she stayed there, for all, those 2 dozen that she was talking about, every single time she is so lucky. It would have just taken a second for someone to snap. And this could be somebody that you trust, that you love, that you're like, you know what? I've been with them for 25 years. This is the thing. Why do people, ignore the signs here? Because it seems like it's normal to them. It seems normalized in a sense that the person's often afraid of the unknown. So you're more afraid, I would argue, of what you don't know is going to happen in the future than you are that situation that you're in, right? So because if you weren't, you would leave the situation that you're in and go with the unknown. But the problem is that we fear the unknown so much, and we think that even if this is the most miserable hell I could ever live on earth, at least I know what to expect. I know that he's not going to snap, that type of stuff. And that's where people are wrong after a while. It only takes one time for the person to go overboard and snap, and not even, and when I say not meaning to, I don't mean as soon as they put their hands on your neck, they mean to hurt you. But I mean in the sense that they may not even realize that they've lost control until it's too late. So it never, ever, ever leads to anything good. So get yourself out of that situation if you're in it. But do so with the care and support of a professional, because the most dangerous time in the relationship in IPV or DV is when the person leaves. So make sure that you have a plan and that you're not just like up and leaving with no plan and that you're going to go back type thing. So this wait, what else? Okay, with strangulation, this indicates capacity, not just anger. I said that before. And risk assessment must shift immediately. So again, just because he didn't snap in the past or the past 24 times doesn't mean that the 25th time is not going to be the time. So you do have to be careful of that. Why people stay. I don't know why I didn't just go to the slide a minute sooner, but leaving can increase danger. So that's what I was just saying. The most dangerous time for the female is when she leaves. So, you know, we can't assume that leaving is easy. If it was, again, they would probably leave. And in many cases, not only is this the most dangerous time to leave, but control is being challenged and escalation can follow. So again, if you say you're leaving or you try to leave and you don't have, a plan, it doesn't mean that it's going to end up tragically. However, if there's no plan in action and there's a possibility that you then go home and maybe you've called the police in the meantime, now what? You know what I mean? Did you just make this person even more mad? And now you might be in an even more dangerous situation. So challenging someone's control in that situation is often not a good thing without the support of someone who's trained to go through that stuff. And an emotional attachment, because I always go to attachment, and limited resources, so not knowing where to go for help. Um, it's not simple. It's a constrained decision that could take people, quite a few times, like we see here, to leave. We're almost done this, and then we'll switch over. Unless I switch over now, real quick. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, maybe I'll switch over now, and then we'll come back to this. So let me put this back on the stream. I'm going to go over here, And let me show you this real quick. So this is the proceedings it says Jamie Phillips versus Jonathan Riches, and it has the division counsel, da da da. It says, present with the petitioner and counsel is present with respondent. All right, would you like to read your agreement? And this is where they show the agreement and put it into record. Yes, Your Honor, based upon the order of protection, the clients have agreed to a 3-year and then it says, let me find my notes here, Your Honor. I apologize. To a 3-year no contact order against both parties. We will be asking for the car back for the parties to dispose of their personal property, which will be held through attorneys, Your Honor. And then the court says, okay. Counsel says, I think that's about it. The court says, okay, I'm continuing this April 21st. And then just make sure you have that done before that date so that you don't have to appear. Yes, Your Honor. All right, you may be excused. Thank you, Your Honor. That was the end of the hearing, you guys. That was it. That was the whole hearing. I was like, wait, what? But I believe that they were both there. So that was interesting. So let me go real quick to Plunder. I'm going to put something on real quick for us. I'm going to go get Thorin because he's yelling at the fox. I got to get somebody to help me with this fox. So today, Plunder, True Crime, puts out this call. So this is a 15-minute call we're going to listen to together. I'm going to start it now. And wow, you guys, just wow. Oh, wait, hold on. It's not showing it. Sorry. I don't know. Thank God I just noticed that. Share this tab instead. No, victim blaming is not a good look here or anywhere for that matter, right? Never a good look. You guys, look at him here. After we're done listening to this, we're going to stop it because I don't want to stop every 2 seconds because I will. That's how bad it is. If I were going to stop for every little thing, you guys will see how bad it is. So wait till we see this. It's like, oh my God. Oh my God. So let me share this with you. Oh, did it just go down? Oh, here it goes. Okay, so did you guys see him over here? Oh, I can't. All right, we're going to put the captions up. And again, this is Plunder True Crime. Cuff You already put it in the chat. Thank you, Cuff You. You are amazing. All of you are amazing. Thank you so much. And again, Plunder True Crime just put this out a little while ago. So let's watch it. I haven't even seen it yet. So let's watch it together. All right, here we go.
Other updates because I think they're trying to arrest my boyfriend.
Okay.
They're looking for him. The reason I called this morning is because he had texted my phone and he said, I'm in trouble. What did you do? That's what he said in the text. I didn't answer it though. I didn't even open it. The officer told me don't even open it.
Okay, and that's a new phone number?
Yeah, I had to.
Wait, I'm confused. What did the officer tell her not to open? Oh, wait. Cassie says, hi, how are you? I want you on the DT show all the time. I love you. You're so cute. You'll have to tell DT that. We get together often. I love DT. He's awesome. Okay, so we are going to change the caption settings. So we're going to take the captions off because she already has them on here. So I'm assuming you guys could still hear this, right? Because I could hear it in my ear when I turn it on.
I get a new phone because my phone was stolen as part of the crime.
Oh, a text message from JLR.
Can you also add threats to kill for the ATL?
Awesome, Lucy.
Female was transported to the hospital. Myself and 31 are en route.
Rivercom Dispatch, Carrie.
Hello. I manage the All Seasons River Inn here in Leavenworth, and yesterday there was a domestic disturbance situation, and the male that was involved reached out this morning trying to get in contact with the victim.
Okay.
Plunder, true crime, audio.
And we think that he's not supposed to have contact with the victim, or?
Correct. Yeah, the sheriff yesterday told me that if he comes by to call, and I figured, yeah.
Okay.
And you guys, I'm going to let Torrid, and I'm like, he's not coming in. I need to run back and say something real quick. Did he just say, hey, Army Vet, did he just say, Asher from Space says, did he leave her stranded in a different state? Yes, no card. Yep. Emptied the bank account and all. That's absolutely right. And strangled her 24 times allegedly. So, what, you guys? I need to rewind that a tiny bit. I think they said he's trying to contact the victim, and he's not supposed to.
Okay.
Plunder, true crime, audio.
Right, true.
And we think that he's not supposed to have contact with the victim, or?
Correct. Yeah, the sheriff yesterday told me that if he comes by to call, and I figured, yeah.
Okay. And tell me your name again.
Tony Smith.
Okay. What's a good callback number for you, Tony?
Plunder, true crime, audio.
I think they're talking about Nancy Guthrie.
Okay. Did he give any indication of where he was at?
He said that he had to leave early and he took her phone on accident. He had to go to Snoqualmie, but he's trying to get a hold of her. He didn't indicate if he was coming back or not.
Okay.
So you know what that says to me, you guys? So this is before they go and they do the 3-year protection order, but this just says to me that he's not taking it that serious because for whatever reason he's not taking it that serious. Oh my God, look at his Trump glasses. Did you guys see the picture of him at January 6th? There is so much. What are you saying? Oh my God, I just said but you again. What is wrong with me? And Birdie came in and said, hey, I'm back. And Birdie, I thought it said, hey, I'm black. And I'm like, does Birdie feel the need to tell us that she's black? Okay. And then I just reread it and it said, hey, I'm back. Okay. So that was pretty funny over here. But um, yeah, welcome everybody. Hi, Afro from space. So, what are you saying? It says coercive control. They isolate you from those who care about you. They control the money. They control your ability to work. They take your phone, your car. You have no privacy. You're threatened. And that's just some of the behavior. And isn't that the truth? Thank you for sharing that with us because that is the truth. And that's what I was trying to say. A lot of times people only think of the parts like, they abused you mentally, da da da. Like there are so many categories and you just listed a bunch of them. So thank you for saying that. And, just terrible.
All right. I'll give this information to the deputies and ask them to give you a phone call and see if they're still looking for him or what needs to happen, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
We got to go.
Plunder, true crime, audio.
Oh, wow.
Americom Dispatch, this is Kayla.
Hey, Kayla, I was calling to report something.
I have to be honest real quick though. Daffy Duck, welcome and thank you for coming. I have to report something though. I thought about it and he can have all the, porn that he wants to eat, you know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. I'm just trying not to get flagged by YouTube. But you don't put your hands on people, right? That is nothing, right? So I guess my thing is I would be looking more for things like text messages, like, I'm not letting you put your hands on me anymore. Those types of things is what I'd be more interested in. Yes, gutter snipe. I'm gonna have to go back and read. Oh, I just found out yesterday that I was never on our joint account. The deceit runs so deep. Shut up. Oh my God. I have uncles that'll make cement shoes. I'm just kidding. So that he could sleep with the fishes. I'm definitely just joking. I hope he doesn't hear that because that was a joke if anybody hears that.
And follow up on a.
And I'm not trying to make light of anything. Cutter Snipe, I hope, knows me well enough now to know that I was just trying to lighten it up a little bit because I feel terrible. And if I could come there and give you a big hug, I would.
Yeah. Something weird that happened yesterday at my hotel.
Okay. What's hotel?
It's called the All Seasons River Inn in Leavenworth, Washington.
I'm so grateful.
751 Icicle Road?
Yes.
Okay. And did you report this already, or are you wanting to make a new report?
The police came yesterday in regards to, I think maybe a domestic issue for one of our guests. And the officer said to call or alert if we heard from the male. And so I just wanted to report the man's name is Jonathan Riches, and he texted us and emailed us and called us.
Does anybody know who us is? Like, does anybody know who this guy is? And you're welcome, Gutter Snipe. I really do mean that. And Andrew, you made me laugh. You are so funny. She said, bring it, JLR, you little creep.
Try and gain access to the room in the hotel. We didn't respond or anything. And he stated that he had to leave for the night, accidentally took his fiance's phone, and was trying to get a hold of her and contact her and get into the room or something like that. And I didn't know if we should or not, so I didn't. And just wanted to let you guys know that we were contacted by him and see if you guys had any recommendations.
Okay. And how do you spell the last name?
I think it's Riches, Riches.
Okay. And what was your name?
My name is Dean.
And what's a good contact phone?
Oh my God. All right, we got a ding, ding, ding. Huntress Thompson says, 8080 says, he probably took it just to have contact with her again. Bait, 100%. And truth. For the bloopers of it? Where do you find bloopers at? I need to find me some bloopers. Like bloopers? That's hysterical. I'd pay extra for that, says Joe Neal. Hi, Joe Neal. Oh my God, you guys. I love you guys. You guys are great.
Number for you.
My personal is
Plunder, True Crime Audio.
And do you want contact there, or do you want a phone call?
Phone call would be great.
Okay.
And I think when the officers arrived yesterday, my innkeeper was there, and I'm the owner of the inn. So he let me know, and then I saw a bunch of messages come through, so I was just letting you guys know, just in case.
Okay, yeah, let me have somebody call you. Sometimes when they call, it does come through as blocked or restricted, so try to answer that, okay?
Okay, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, wow. And What Are You Saying says he's got a lot. I think what What Are You Saying meant, because I saw your autocorrect after that, I think what Are You Saying meant was he's got a lot to say about other people, but then it comes to him and he's got silence over there, and that is the truth, right?
Plunder, True Crime Audio.
Oh my God, your to-do list.
Hi, yes, I was calling to speak to a deputy about my case.
What's your case number?
It's 25C12789.
Okay. Hang on one second for me. So that deputy who is on your case, I think he'll be working on Monday. Can I transfer you to his voicemail?
Well, he actually texted me and told me to call this number.
Yes, that's
to speak to a deputy that's on duty this weekend because he's off this weekend.
Okay. Can you confirm your phone number?
Because I wanted to share information.
Can you confirm your phone number?
Yeah, this number is...
Plunder, True Crime Audio.
Did anybody just have like a flashback to Idaho 4 when she's trying to tell them something and they're like, "Can you give me your phone number, please?"
7. Hold on.
Okay, I got your number right here. I'll have someone call you, okay?
That's not me, you guys. That's the recording.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
Oh, hi, yes, I was actually calling to speak with a deputy on my case.
Okay, let me give you the business line phone number.
Did I dial the wrong number?
Rivercom Dispatch.
Hi, yes, I think I just got cut off a second ago. I was calling about speaking with the deputy.
Okay, what regarding?
It's my case number that's open from yesterday.
Do you have that case number?
Hold on, let me get the paper.
Or where was it at? Like what location?
Well, they were called to All Seasons Hotel in Leavenworth. So I have it here. Just a second. It's
okay.
Paper he gave me. It's 25C12789, and Kyle Talley is the deputy on my case, but he's off till Monday. So he told me to call back to this number and ask to speak to a deputy because there's other people that are aware of the case.
Yeah, it looks like I have a note in here for that. Did you end up getting a call?
When? I did talk to someone this morning.
Okay.
If that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Like around 11 or 12 maybe. Is that what it's from?
I'm seeing that one. Did you try to call just now, though?
Yeah, so they did call me earlier today, probably around 12 or so. But yeah, I haven't tried again until now. I was just calling back to update them on my status. I'm about to leave the state, so I'm going to let them know that and just other updates because I think they're trying to arrest my boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
What? You guys? Did she just say I think they're trying to arrest my boyfriend? Well, that's shocking. Can you guys please hit subscribe and like? That would help me out so very much.
They're looking for him.
I reopen this call here. We're going to let the officer or the deputies know. They are a little tied up at the moment, but I'll have them call you when they're clear, okay?
Okay, yeah, it's not an emergency. I just wanted to let them know that I made it into the airport. I went through security, and I'm in the concourse for Alaska Airlines. So I don't think that there's any chance whatsoever that I could possibly run into him.
Okay.
Because his flight was over at Southwest, and Alaska is in its own thing. And so, but I still don't know his location or where he is or if he even came to the airport to get his flight. And I just wondered, like, if they're able to look and see if he's been picked up at this point, because he should have been, Okay.
What happened to the rest of that call? That was weird, no?
That's fine. The Woodford is fine. Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
I just wondered if there was any way to know that if he was picked up or not, because when I called them this morning, the reason I called this morning is because he had texted my phone and he said, "I'm in trouble. What did you do?"
OMG. First of all, Casey, that's adorable. Second of all, are you kidding me? She just said, listen to that. The reason I called this morning is because he had texted my phone and he said, I'm in trouble. What did you do? Not what did I do? What did you do? That is unbelievable.
The reason I called this morning is because he had texted my phone and he said, I'm in trouble. What did you do? That's what he
I
said.
can't
And
believe
he
that.
said, I'm in trouble. What did you do?
Right?
That's what he said in the text. I didn't answer it though. I didn't even open it. The officer told me don't even open it. Yeah.
Jamie, I'm going to have you talk to the officer when they call you, so I have to let you go, okay? I have other 911s ringing, so I got to answer those.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Thank you.
That's okay. Of course, bye.
All right.
Wow. Well, they just told her we got to go. We have other 911 calls. But look, we're not even halfway through, so there's a lot here. This literally was dropped right before we came live. Look what you made me do now, right? Talk about gaslighting.
Rivercom Dispatch, Misty.
Hi, yes, this is Jamie Phillips. I was calling to speak with a deputy on my case number. I have some updates.
Okay, what's the case number?
It's 25C129. I'm sorry, 25C12789.
All right, let's see here.
So, Kim, I think she keeps calling him her boyfriend because he is, right? So we have to remember that this was something that became normal almost within the relationship. So, in my opinion, I feel like I feel like she is still very much in a state of denial when it comes to the finality of the relationship, in my opinion. Yes, Bertie, 4,000 lawsuits are insane. He sued his mom, no, right? He sued his mom. He sued just all kinds of people.
All right, it looks like the deputy that you've been working with is Deputy Tally, and he's not in service right now. Do you want me to have one of the other in-service deputies give you a call, or would you like his voicemail?
No, he had told me to call and ask to speak to another deputy this weekend because he's off till Monday.
Okay.
So, I've talked to like 3 different ones at this
sued
point. So I think they're all familiar.
Okay, I can have one of them give you a call.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Andrew, he didn't even sue a planet. Pluto's not even a planet. It's a dwarfed planet. He's ridiculous. Stop it. I cannot believe it, you guys. He sued himself. You are so right. I totally forgot about that.
Bye-bye.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He sued Hurricane Katrina. Stop it now.
Rivercom Dispatch.
Hi, yeah, this is Jamie Phillips calling back.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Sorry, you said Jamie Phillips.
Yeah.
And did you have a case number?
Hold on one sec. I'm trying to get... I'm trying to pull up my case number. Sorry.
What's your date of birth?
Plunder. True crime audio.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't have you in my system, it looks like. So whenever you are able to get that, just let me know what it is.
Okay. Come here, Rio. I saved it on my other phone.
Again, thank you to Plunder True Crime. We are members of her Patreon. Me and Cuffy and a few others. So, thank you, Paula.
All right, it's 25C12789. 8789. And Kyle Talley is the officer on the case.
And can you confirm your phone number so I can have someone call you that's on duty right now?
He has to ask permission from a judge before he could ever sue again.
Yeah, it's
Plunder, true crime
Yes, don't forget
audio.
to subscribe. Please hook a girl up and help me get to my next
Okay, perfect. I'll have someone call you, okay?
goal.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to update them because I did speak to the
Andrew,
Pasco
you're
County
fine.
Sheriff's Department here in Florida. So I wanted to relay what because they need the file to be sent, I guess.
Okay, yep, I'll have them call you, okay?
All right, thank you.
Bye. Rivercom Dispatch, this is Renee. May I help you?
Hi, yes, my name is Jamie Phillips. I was calling in to ask if a deputy could call me back about my case. I wanted to give some updates, including my new phone number.
Okay, what's the case number? It would start with a 25 and then a letter?
Yeah, it's 25C12789.
Well, she definitely learned from past calls that she should have her case number ready. Cuffy's going to sue him for PTSD, which is amazing. That was a great comment. You're like winning the comments now. Harlot asks, is there a history of her calling 911 and getting restraining orders against JLR? Is this the first one? From what I know, I believe this is the first time, which is um, which is what I've been, privy to. Does anybody know anything different? I believe this is the first time
Kyle Talley
that she
is
called.
the officer on the case. He's off till tomorrow,
Incident,
though.
not time.
Okay, and did you want to leave a message for him to call you, or do you want somebody to give you a call back that's working right now? They may or may not be able to answer any questions about the case.
Yeah, he's made them aware. So I've spoken to several deputies so far.
Okay.
So they're aware, and it's fine if it's just someone on duty that calls
Yes,
back,
Elaine.
because I just want to provide updates of things that have happened today.
Okay, what's her phone number for you?
Wait, what did
One
she
on
say?
duty that calls back, because I just want to provide updates of things that have happened today.
Okay, what's her phone number for you?
What are you saying? What are you saying? Hello. Love you. Hello.
All right, let me get it. Sorry, it's new.
No problem.
Okay, it's
Plunder, true crime audio.
Okay, and that's a new phone number?
yeah, I had to get a new phone because my phone was stolen as part of a crime.
Gotcha. And your name was Jamie?
Yes, thank you for being honest.
Jamie Phillips, yes.
Okay. All right. We'll let our deputies know. I'll try to give you a call at that number.
All right, great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, Ann, that was gross. I saw that.
Bye.
What is the address of the emergency?
Hi, hold on one second. Let me look.
Auburn.
Are you still there?
What the heck? Did she just call 911 and then put them on hold? That's ballsy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Birdie. Birdie just blessed us, y'all, with the minds behind true crime with Dr. Vona. I don't know where the burn. Birdie, what the heck? We need to get a song going. I'll dance anyway to new music, and people think I'm crazy, and I don't care. Kim, welcome to the Minds Behind True Crime with Dr. Mona, where we put the fun in dysfunctional. Welcome to Donna Flynn. Please go say thank you to Birdie because that was so very generous of her. Annabella, Anna, Annabella Rama, love it. Annabelle, go say thank you as well because you are now a Minds Behind True Crime with Dr. Mona member. You made my heart sing, Birdie. Thank you. CMJ342 is also a new member. And then last but certainly not least, Bake Jordan. Oh, Truth. You found Truth. Bake Jordan. There you go. There goes your brother from another mother. Perfect. Bake Jordan, you're going to be in good company, I promise. Thank you guys. I am so grateful. You have no idea, Birdie. And again, I'm sorry that it didn't dance. Here's my dance again. And yes, Birdie. Thank you. I love you guys. Wow. Thank you so much. That was so super generous.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Jordan
What's the
does sound
location?
fun.
Okay, it's All Seasons River Inn,
Is there
and it is
Phillips.
it's 8751 Icicle Road.
Thank you very much for that. Is there a specific unit number?
It's the Shenandoah room.
Which one's that one?
Well, it's not a number. It's like a little Airbnb with a few different units, and mine is called the Shenandoah.
Okay,
You just go in the front door and then come up the stairs.
What's going on?
Okay, now I'm really confused, you guys, because I feel like Plunder would have put these in time order. And if that's the case, then this is the 911 call from the next morning. What were all those calls from before that from? Wow. Gutter Snipe, get in touch with me. I will send you the $2 so that you could just get it. Because even if I try, we could try tonight though. But so everybody hang on. If we hang on till the end here, you guys, you might get a Mind Behind True Crime membership for me. I will donate 5 memberships at some point tonight. So hang in there.
Well, I had a fight with my boyfriend last night, and he hurt me and left and took my phone, and I don't know where he is, so I'm
He
stuck
hurt you.
here.
What did he do?
What's that?
You said he hurt you? What did he do?
Yes, my nose. He hit me, and my nose is hurt.
Is it actively bleeding right now?
It was bleeding earlier. This happened last night, and then he left, and I went to bed. And now I don't know where he is, and he took my phone.
Oh my God. I just noticed, you guys, look at this picture in the background. Did anybody, I don't know why I didn't notice this. And so the guy has on a mask with gloves, and he's holding a Jonathan Lee Rich's like printout.
So this is his phone that I'm calling you from. He
know, I am
has two
too,
phones, and this is his second phone.
Okay, well,
left here, so I'm calling you on that phone.
That's fine. Let me have someone contact you there. What is your name?
Jamie, Jaime.
Jamie, what's your last name?
Phillips, Phillips.
And what's your date of birth, Jamie?
Plunder, True Crime Audio.
I'm sorry.
You guys, let's try to get me the 15 subs that I need to hit my next goal. 15 subs, that's all I need. If you're here and you're listening and you know how much I put work-wise into my PowerPoint slides and everything in my notes, please do me a favor and just hit subscribe. It's free. You have no idea how much that would help me.
Thank you for calling 911. I didn't know what to call.
This is perfect. This is what you needed to call. What is his name?
Well, I don't know anyone around here. Like, we live in Florida, so we're just here for Christmas. And so I don't have a car and I don't have a phone. All I know is I'm stuck here now against my will. Basically, this is kidnapping, if you ask me.
Jamie, let me get some more information from you, and I'll have someone contact you. What is his name?
His name?
Yeah.
Jonathan.
What's his last name?
Riches. His last name is Riches, Riches. Date of birth.
Plunder. True crime audio.
And what kind of vehicle did he leave in?
He's in a white Jeep Compass, and I don't know the tag number because it's a rental car.
So I don't know if this is true, but I don't, when she called in the airport, was that on the way there? Because that call was before this one. I'm like really confused about the call order here. And you guys, make sure you subscribe because I'm going to donate 5 memberships tonight, but I really would like to get to my next goal. So if 15 of you could hit subscribe, please, 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 it would really help me out. And that way you have a chance of becoming a member when I donate 5 memberships.
We got it from Seattle Airport on Monday.
Oh, thank you. I need 14
Any
now.
idea where he'd go?
What's that?
Any idea where he would go?
Well, I tried texting him and telling him to bring my phone back, and he started denying that he even took my phone at all. And then he said, I don't want your phone. I'm taking it to the sheriff's department. And I said, I need my phone. Bring my phone back. And he was like, well, you stole my phone. And I was like, no, you left your phone here. And anyway, so he started saying that he doesn't want my phone.
Oh my God, you guys, we have to rewind that. Does anybody else hear the 911 call operator in the background? She's like, but wait, can't, like she's trying to get a word in and she can't. That's so funny. If you guys like this live, make sure you hit subscribe.
He said, I don't want your phone. I'm taking it to the sheriff's department. And I said, I need my phone. Bring my phone back. And he was like, well, you stole my phone. And I was like, no, you left your phone here. And anyway, so he started saying that he doesn't want my phone. I don't want your phone. And he was like, I'm 100 miles away from you now. So I honestly don't know where he is. He said, I'm 100 miles away from you now.
Well, I will have someone contact you a little bit. Would you also like an ambulance to look at your nose?
What's that?
Thank you, Mark.
Would you like an ambulance?
I love
Medical
you.
attention for your nose.
Yeah, I think I need to get it looked at.
Okay. We'll have someone contact you in a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. If something changes, Jamie, if he shows back up, you need to call 911.
It's not on repeat. You want to know what the problem was? This literally dropped right before we went live, and I already had found the 911 call on somebody else's channel. It's only like a 5-minute call. We're almost done it. But the rest of it, we did not hear.
Immediately, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'll let you go. You're welcome. Bye.
Oh, that's not mine. Yeah, right, Lise? And this says radio traffic, so this might be what we just heard, so I could fast forward this a little bit.
924.
Oh, look, she wrote it all out. Or has whatever it was. Wait, she has an injury to her nose. We're also going to be extending aid. Verify she's alone and boyfriend is not there. Correct. Last time she talked to him, he said that he was about 100 miles away, but not sure where that is. They're not from around here. Are you still on the phone with the RP reporting party? No. Can you verify the number in the call is the RP's phone number? No, it's her boyfriend's. He left it behind, but I did verify what the number was. Received. We're not getting any answer at the building, nor answer on the phone. Received. I will triple check and try to call back. I tried to call back that number again. For me, there's no answer, but I verified that it's the number they called from, and that's who was plotting on the who plotted on the 911 map as well. Received. Thank you. We're trying all the different rooms as well. Back with the RP now. So again, that stands for the reporting party. So he's back with, I guess, Jamie Phillips here, aka Magnolia. 2025 Jeep Compass to Hertz vehicle. Can you also add threats to kill? Sorry about that. That was the doggies. Hi. It says, oh wow, you guys, can you also add threats to KILL? Female transported to the hospital. Wow. Can you go to the scene and see if you can get a statement from the RP, which again stands for reporting party? Copy. That's what I'm doing.
31 complaints.
Wow.
Okay, 31924.
All right, it's going to change in 1 sec. All right, here we go.
K29,
K29. K45.
All right, I'm just fast forwarding.
are you still on the phone with the RP?
No.
Oh wow, that's all the way up there. Hold on, I got to go a lot further.
That is
Plan.
964.
All right, and then that was like the end of that one.
K29 River Comma registration.
K29.
Charles Tom Adams 6791.
K29 956.
Nothing is written in stone.
Rivercom K29
Wow.
Charles Tom Adams 6791 2025 Jeep Compass 7 2026 to Hertz vehicles and a C-Type.
K29.
K29 957.
And these are all the pictures. This picture right here, somebody in the chat was saying earlier about how he posed as Adam Lambert's uncle in Sandy Hook. That was Sandy. What was the one with Sandy Hook? Am I thinking? I'm not getting them mixed up because there was another one too that he did something else. Like, it's unbelievable, you guys. But he said that he was the uncle. Like, who does that? And then went to the memorial like a year later, never apologized for it, and just went to the memorial and walked around like there was nothing. Do you guys hear Thor? Thor's like, listen to me. Yes, Lanza. Thanks, Birdie. Top of the morning. Yes, he's trolled so many tragedies.
One out around the corner for a booking for the UI. These are medicated.
Oh my god.
K29 Rivercom, can you send me an IM?
K29 958.
Look at him, like peace sign.
K29 Rivercom.
K29.
Can you also add threats to kill for the ATL?
Audio.
Oh my god.
K29 1007.
I hate those glasses.
K29 Rivercom.
Oh my god. Baby back there.
K29.
Female is transported to the hospital. Myself and 31 are en route.
2931 1016.
Wow.
K29 Rivercom, full team auxiliary.
29.
I think this boat video is so important for the fact that it shows how when you're in IPV or DV, it's not always bad, right? There's so many good times, and your sense of safety is replaced by your sense of fear, and it goes back and forth. It's safety, fear, safety, fear, safety, fear. The fear of the unknown versus the fear of what I know now. You guys, look at here. I just noticed in the background that this is his, I don't know which, I forget which one Paula went to for this one, but there's a bunch of them like Social Blade and stuff, but this one suggests that in the past 28 days, he's made $22,000 pretty much. And it's probably a little bit more, but it says that his estimated revenue is 41,000 to 114,000 so far since the year started. And he's gained 14,000 subs. Wow. We should check it now and see if it went down at all. I should pull it up while we're listening to the end of this.
31, 10, 20.
All right, let me see. Ooh, what's this music? Oh, what does it say? Oh, she put her thing up. I'm not going to turn that off. I love that she stays true to herself. All right, come on. Not her, the social blade. All right, I'm just going to put my password. And then I'll switch the time. 1 second. All right, I think I'm in JLR. Investigates. All right, here we go. I'm going to switch over to here. So, okay, we hit that, and now I am going to show you guys his social blade. Wait till you see this. Where is that social blade? Here we go. Okay, I found it. All right, you guys. So this is his social blade. Social blade is where you go. I don't know why it's so big. Hold on. Let me get rid of the other ones. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. All right, so we're just at social blade, and let me make this a little bit less big. I don't know why it's so big. Oh, that's awesome. I have DT me. Oh, look, I put Lauren in there. I try to look up everyone's everybody's doing. Look, Lauren has a C plus. I know I need to go back to Jonathan Lee Riches. JLR. All right, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so he has a C minus. Okay, C minus. Hold on, you guys. I want to take this off the side so we can see the whole thing. I don't know how to fix that. Whatever. Oh, this is everyone? How do we do that? All of my friends, you guys, it knows everything. Look, it has my thing. It knows all of the things. It knows my report card. It knows all the people that I love most. These are all the people that I love most on There, plus I looked up hidden true crime and JLR. Let's see JLR. It's not going to JLR. I just want to go to JLR. We're at JLR finally. 343 videos. That's all he has. I don't know why I thought he had more than that. He has a C minus. He has, oh my God, subscribers 20 in the last 30 days. That is so small for the amount of people that he has. Yearly earnings 10,000 to 154,000. Oh, come on, why do these things keep going up? Monthly earnings 4 to 71. I don't know what that is. 18,000 views in the last 30 days. Oh, let's look at his subscribers. All right, hold on. Subscribers. I forget how to look at this. I haven't looked at this in a minute. Hold on. Live subscriber count. Should we do that one? Oh, oh wait, what? Why does it say 7,180? That's not today, is it? I'm so confused. What? Is that today? Why do all these things keep popping up? That's so annoying. Oh my God, you guys, did he get 7,000 today? It's March 25th, right? 7,180? What? Future projection. Oh, look, his future projection says. Why is it only saying 9,800 subscribers? He's got. Am I looking at this wrong? I don't really know how to use this, I guess, because he's got. Oh, wait, JLRC. Oh, you guys, is this a different thing? You guys, he has a different channel? Which JLRC? Is that the problem? You guys, that's JLRC. He has a second channel. He's got another one here, or is this other people? I was on the wrong channel. This is why I was confused, you guys. This seems more like it. He has 548,000. It was created on August 16th of 2016. He has 6,300 videos. That sounds more like it. He has a B plus for his grade. Here we go. So far this year, he's made 300. What? Hold on. Are you kidding me? Holy mackerel. Oh, this is somebody just putting in the RPM. I don't know. I think that's like a guess. That doesn't look like it's. Let's see the last 30 days. Let's see what it says. All right, so here we go. For the last 30 days, he gained 1,000 subscribers today. He gained 1,000 yesterday, 1,000 the day before, 2,000 the day before that. None the day before that or the day before that, but then 1,000. But look at that. So he had like a little bit of a hit. And look, he had a hit over here. Negative 1,000, negative 2,000, negative 2, negative 2, negative 1, none. Weekly average. Oh my God, his weekly average for a minute was a negative 1.3 thousand. But then his daily average was 100. How does that make sense? Last 30 days plus 3,000. So he's still, you guys, he's still, oh my God, you guys, look at this. All right, so his subscribers, oh wow. September of 2024, he had 35,000. Oh wait, that doesn't make sense. Oh, he lost them? What the hell did he do? That's crazy. You guys, look at this. September of 2024. Oh, thank you guys for putting, I like the little emoji things. Thank you so much for putting them. You guys, look at this. Look how much he goes up and down. Monthly gain subscribers. And what's this one? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I'm going backwards. Hold on. Let's go over here. I want to stop saying hold on because I don't mean to say that. So this is October of 2024, but by November of 2024, he drops down to 8,000. So he had 35,000 and then dropped down to 8,000. What? And then he goes up in January 2025 to 14,000. That's all he had a year ago, pretty much. And then he drops down in April of 2025. There's no way. He had 3,000 subscribers. What? And then June of 2025, he had 22,000. And then it goes back down to 3,000. Is this like a joke? It's not, because look. Oh my God, you guys, is this crazy or not? In November of 2025, I was already YouTubing. We probably had 3,000 subscribers at the same time, according to this. And then it says December of 2026, he got 5,000. Then January, he was up to 6,000. And then February, he was at 90,000. Wait, how does he have so many now? Is this just for the month? I guess this is just for the month. I clearly need to learn how to use this more. But look, he got 90,000 subscribers in March. Oh, wait, here we go. Hold on. Hello. All right, come on. We're all the way down at the end. So this is recently. So as of February, yeah, you guys. So he keeps gaining subscribers. Wow. And so far, oh, you guys, you know what I just noticed? Oh my God. So I just noticed that this starts in February. In February is when he was doing the stuff with um, Nancy Guthrie. But look at over here, you guys. Look how much the estimated earnings varies. So one month it says it could be up to 3,000, and the next month it could be as low as $6. That's scary. I could never count on that, right? I mean, I guess you'd have to invest when you get the good ones. That's a lot of money. Wow. But then over here, so this was just the last few days of February, and then starting March, he started to lose people, but he still made a lot of money. And he only put out 3 videos. Wow. And then he gets, oh, I know what it is. You only get every 1,000, so they don't put him, so it doesn't mean that he didn't get anybody here. It just means that it took 1,000. It took 2 days to get to 1,000 more. And then here it was a day, and then he got 1,000 more, like every other day. But then when you jump down to 320, I wonder if that's the day that everything went off or popped off. It says that he starts losing 1,000. So altogether here, it says so 2, 4, 6, 8, 9,000. So he lost 9,000 between Friday and Wednesday, but then he didn't lose any on Thursday. 3, oh, that's because it's not Thursday yet. So he did lose 1,000 today, you guys. So there you go. I'm glad that I learned this online with you guys just now. So in the past 30 days, he made upwards of $66,000. A lot. But his weekly average now is negative 1.3 thousand. Holy mackerel. Well, okay. Sorry, I had to see that. All right, we're going to go back to something else. So that's Jonathan Lee Riches. That's his social blade. You could go on there and check every single person. It literally, you'll like go down a rabbit hole. They'll like suggest this one and that one. They like, because I'm registered too, or if you're like, when I didn't have an account, I don't feel like they knew as much as like who the people, but like you'll literally can go on there forever, which is probably why I don't know how to use it, because I probably went down a rabbit hole once or twice and was like, I'm done with it. So let me see what you guys are saying here. Let's see. Oh no, I don't know where we left off. All right. I guess I'm just gonna have to go to the bottom and read the rest later. So how's everybody doing in the chat? Are we all good? Army that's here. I love that. Let's see. I'm trying to like go through the chat very quickly, but I'm probably gonna accidentally skip something that I'm not supposed to. So if I do, just please let me know. Oh, I'm way back. I just realized. Hold on. Holy crap. Oh wait, so what are you saying says YouTube pays monthly. So the money he made covering Nancy Guthrie, he may not have been paid yet. If I were her, I would find a way to freeze his account, especially if she was on the account. That is, um, that's important, right? Wow. Oh yeah, definitely go in there. The good JRI investigator, well, see, he made a lot of money in here, Arizona, because he was almost on 24 hours a day. That is so true. He has duped a lot of people. Instead of being disappointed in him, they just tell themselves he didn't do it. He's changed. Denial is not just a river in Egypt, as they say. That's a good one. Oh, wow. All right. Oh, no, I didn't know that. Oh, I need to look into all that. How could Magnolia freeze his accounts? I don't know that she could, to be honest. But I don't know. Am I wrong? Could she? Does anybody know? I'm really not sure. I don't know the law of it. Let me see what else I missed over here. Um, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so behind. Oh wait, I saw something else. YouTube. Oh, that's the one I just saw. Oh my God. She keeps distracting me from the call. I'm sorry, Casey. Um, yes, the look what you made me do now type comment. That's like gaslighting, right? All right, let me see what else. Let me see what else. Excuse me. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. I'm going through these and then I'm going to be honest. I think that I need to go work on my paper. That is very important to me. And I only have an embargo until August, and it could take 7 weeks for the first round, then 10 weeks, and then, oh no, I don't want to sign into Eva's TV. She'll die. Oh, but you know what I promised? That we would um, do a few more. Wait, hold on, let me share this. Let me go to, oh, I did not mean to do that. I said that I would donate, and I almost forgot. View your channel. Oops, I went too far. Okay, then I have to go here. You guys, I hope everybody hits subscribe because I really do appreciate it. You really have no idea. What is this? Oh, all right, hold on. Let's go to membership gifting. All right, ready? Let's see. Let's see. Let's get it. Do we have any drum rolls? I don't think there's a drum roll here. So let's see what we have here. We're gonna do a drum. It's not a drum roll, but it's a. Oh wait, we could do the cheer. Oh, that wasn't really fun. All right, ready? Not very much drum rolls. Let me share this on my stream so we can see who's going to get it. All right, ready? Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. All right, I gifted 5 memberships. Oh, I was really hoping. Hold on, let's see. Oh my God, you got to be kidding me. So we have, I only say that because we're trying to get, see, this is the thing. They use it at random. So, but let me welcome our newest members because I am so very happy for you. Welcome to the Minds Behind True Crime with Dr. Verna, where you put the fun in dysfunctional. So, Karen Morrison, Holly Jolly. Oh, Holly Jolly reminds me of the Watts kids. Mm, Rocky Henson, um, Dina. Oh, Dina, I love that name. And Bling's the New Black. Welcome, 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 welcome. Yes, you guys. Welcome to our channel. There we go. I'm so excited. We have 10 new members today, right? That was exciting. So exciting. Wow. So before I hang up, let me just say, I know I don't think I went through every single slide, but I really do want to go work on some of this because I might be up all night. But Birdie, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. Welcome to the newest 10 people. I hope all of you enjoyed the live stream tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me. Also, wait, let me get rid of this. Also, um, we're going to keep up on this. It's important, right? So this is really important. So we're going to keep up on this. Please do me a favor. I only need, I know, I feel like I'm speaking to the choir. Oh my God, I only need 9. You guys, I only need 9 subs to get to my next goal. Oh, someone just became a member or subscribe. Oh my God, I just saw that. Did you guys just see that come up? Oh my God, somebody else. Oh, it's showing the things. You guys, remember when I said, where's the music? I know what I did. I'm gonna have to go back in the StreamYard later and fix everything because, wow, it changed all of my things. That's gonna be a pain in the ass, but whatever, I'll figure it out. But I only need 8 more. Who wants to be the amazing 8? I will never forget that you hooked me up. And if you subscribe now, I'll see it and on the screen. So at least I should see it on the screen. All right, so I'm just, look, it's still coming up. I don't want to be done until it's done. Salty T has become a member. So look at that. We're still going here. I love this. Oh, wait, that's because there's more? Lynn Mother Effin Allen. What the actual F? Lynn Allen, thank you. That is so very kind of you. I have a very good memory, so I'm reading them and I'm like, wait a minute. I welcomed all the new members and I don't remember these. So I looked and oh my God, Lynn. Wow. Well, Lynn, thank you. Oh my God, thank you. All right, let's see who's our top, um, our next 5. Let's see. I'm so excited. Lynn, I'm like going to do my paper now with a big smile. You guys are so supportive. I don't know what I do to deserve this. Carol Hunter is welcome to all of you, the Minds Behind True Crime with Dr. Vanna, where you put the fun in dysfunctional. Carol Hunter is a new member. Spitfire is a new member. Salty Sweet Tea, nice name, new member. Um, Dawn Samantanis. Dawn, could we just call you Dawn? Dawn's a new member. And Allison is a new member. You guys, please, 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 if you haven't already, go thank the most beautiful Lynn Allen for gifting you a membership to the Minds Behind True Crime. And Gutter Snipe, I swear to God, I'm not lying. If you email me, I will Venmo you so that you can be a member because I always want everyone that like really, 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 really. Good night, Andrea. Andrea, you are so amazing, and I'm so glad to have you. And Butter, you saying I almost said but you again, which shows that I'm tired. But I really appreciate all of you. And Andrea, I mean that. So before you go to bed, I just want to say thank you and good night. But you guys, thank you so much. I am so forever grateful. Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up for me again. I love all of you guys. Lisa, thank you for being here. Just focus on getting my paper done. StreamYard can wait. You know what, Lisa? Thank you for saying that because I have a habit of doing all that first and then leaving my last stuff for the end. But this is way too important. This is like getting published. That's like a big deal. So if anybody prays out there, even more so than liking or subscribing, please keep this in your prayers because I really want to wish this into reality. I worked really hard on my work. I worked really hard on my work. Did you hear what I said? You know what I meant. Yes, and make sure your gift setting is on. Hi, Gare. Let me see. I feel like I have. Let me just refresh. I only need six more. That's it. Six. I need six more to get to my next goal. You guys, who's going to be the sixth? Who's going to hook me up? Oh my God, you guys. I feel so blessed. Thank you. And just know for all of you that, like, sometimes I'll get messages like, I feel so bad that I can't do anything or I'm on about, like, just know that when you like and subscribe, and if you shared or hyped, that's like the equivalent of like a double there. So, like, all of those things matter. Engagement matters. The other night we talked about engagement. My analytics said that my engagement was down a little bit. So, all of you in chat after we hung up just started bombing the chat with emojis and stuff. I literally had tears in my eyes. I was like, oh my gosh. So if anybody feels compelled, hi Shannon and Mark and Alan. Oh my gosh, look at you guys. If you feel the need, please put some emojis in there. And thank you to my beautiful mods. I don't know what I would do without you. I really don't. Like, I'm not even lying. I don't know what I would do without you. I hope to God I didn't miss calling anybody out tonight. If I did, please, please forgive me. Shannon, I think I just said hi to you. But I didn't do it on purpose. So just know that, oh, Gare, see, there you go. Garrel Cannon. I would have felt bad because I would have felt like I didn't say hi to you. But just know that I really have a huge thing that is happening. And oh my God, Liz just subscribed. Liz, thank you. Wow. Oh my God, Liz subscribed, you guys. I only need five. Five. That's it. Five. Wow. I feel like by tomorrow I might be at my next goal. And who knows with this? Um, oh yeah, I'm reading. I'm sorry. I'm so happy for all of this stuff. So today was a good day. I feel so very blessed to have all of you here with me. I thank you all for being here with me. Thank you all for being vulnerable and sharing your stories with us. I can't wait for all of us um, to continue down this journey to grow and grow and grow. I need four. That's it. Four. Thor's like, bitch, pay attention to me. Thor, stop. Come here, buddy. Stop. Is he serious right now? Come here, buddy. Thor, stop barking. What is he barking at? I don't understand. Stop barking. I need Thor. He's an a-hole right now. Oh my God, Thor, stop. You guys, I can't even wait because my poor husband has to be up in like 2 hours. Let me just let him know. Thor, that's bad. Don't do that. Stop barking. Oh, he just darted out the door. I don't know what he saw out there. I didn't see a fox, but knowing Thor, he may have. But yeah, so I'm sorry. I probably could have hung up before I did that, but he would have kept barking. And like I said, my husband's an iron worker, and we don't need anybody iron working, especially in Philadelphia, with no sleep. Okay? So that's how I feel about that. I do appreciate you guys so much. I only need 4 more subs, so if you're feeling as so kind to help me out, that would be fabulous. Regardless of whatever you decide to do, I appreciate you for tuning in tonight and for tuning in other nights. Oh, look at you guys. Oh, Truth, I love Truth. Did you notice that my subs and stuff are coming through with um, the colorful flag? The gay flag? I said the colorful flag. You know I'm tired. I just said the colorful flag, you guys. My subs are coming up in the background, the colorful flags on there. um, I was supporting. Look at that. Look, we have a bunch of hearts. You put a bunch of hearts. Oh, Truth has a bunch of hearts. There you go. All the best with my paper. Thank you so much, Shannon. Publish, 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 says Lynn. Oh my gosh. Oh, you two bad actors. Where the frig were you? At least you're here. I'm glad you're here. But I didn't see you before that. But if you were here and I missed you, I do apologize. And when I say where the frig were you, I'm just joking. I just mean that out of a sense of love. But okay, you guys. So everybody say a big prayer for me that I make the changes that are needed and resubmit my paper and everything goes well. I love you all. Thank you to my mods. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you so Ellie, oh my gosh, these dogs, I can't take it with them. You know, he waits until I go and finish and wants to say stuff. Oh, jeez Louise. Wait, hold on, I feel like I don't know. Okay, so real quick, just at the last thing, thank you to Birdie and Lynn Allen. I appreciate all of you. Make sure you're hitting like, subscribe, and share. Do the hype thing if you can. You get 3 in them a week. I would love to be at least one of them. If you want to do all 3, I ain't gonna dog shit. You do all 3, but I'll take one. That would be amazing. But I love you guys. Thank you all. Good night. Casey, good night. Go kiss that beautiful child of yours, and I will see you all probably tomorrow. Let me know in the comments if there's something that you guys want to go over specifically. If not, we'll see what drops tomorrow as far as like news. And I'll be at work, but I have lovely mods and Cuff You will let me know if I ask what did I miss. So hopefully Cuff You can help me make a decision. And all of my mods, anybody, all of you, just leave it in the comments and I'll, look. I love you all. Good night. If I don't hang up now, I never will. Good night.